177, and well, here you are now bowling to Greg Chappell.
And he's bowling, first ball. Oh, what a return. Look at Botham, absolutely delighted. His first wicket in Test match cricket, and what a scalp to get.
Oh, good catch. The finer of those two gullies. Henrik has got it again. Not as good a catch as the one before, but that was superb. And the one just taken to dismiss Walters has broken the back of the Australian batting. Well bowled indeed. I would reckon that's just about plumb. Good catch again, and a nice piece of bowling from Botham. That moved very well off the seam, and Walker was never quite covering it. Botham has picked up his fourth wicket, and Walker is out.
Toss high in the air, and he's out, he's caught. Botham takes another wicket. That's his fifth in the innings. 5 wickets to date out of 9 that have fallen for 196.
It's a good shot. He's picked it up nicely off his toes, hit it away over square leg. Good shot. Short delivery. And Botham dealt very well with it.
Oh, it's another glorious shot, over pitch, half volley, but my word, he put it away really in tremendous style. And that's LBW. Botham strikes. He walked right across his wicket there. Like to force a good length, perfectly straight ball on the onside. David Hooks, who's fallen LBW so many times on this tour, goes again in identical fashion, this time to Ian Botham. And that's a chance, and it's gone, and Walters falls again. Hendrick takes another catch. Botham strikes for his second wicket, and disaster for Australia.
That's a good catch. What a marvellous piece of wicket-keeping by Alan Knott. It wasn't a bad stroke from Rodney Marsh, but he's gone again, this time for 2. He glanced it pretty well and just gave Alan Knott enough opportunity to get across. Alan Knott again. Max Walker playing the same shot where he failed to make contact against Mike Hendrick. Has gone for 7, and Botham has his 4th wicket. Bowling, now that's a good delivery from Botham. It's his 5th wicket. 5 wickets again. Tremendous performance for a young fellow to come into a test side and in successive test matches take 5 wickets in an innings.
Let's get Edgbaston. How did that feel?
Good. I can remember Edgbaston. Very good wicket. And Pakistan didn't have then Imran wasn't playing, and the guys that had gone to World Series, so they had guys like Liaquat Ali bowling, and they perhaps weren't the bowling side that they were to be in later tests. But I can remember it, and I enjoyed it, and it was always nice to score one in your own backyard, so to speak.
In the air, but safe for 4 runs. Got to be caught if you fling the bat at them, and Botham's doing the right thing, just pushing the scoring along now. And the 300 has come up for England. That's a great shot from Ian Botham. He played at the pitch of it, but hit it right in the meat of the bat, and no one in the covers had time to move. Smashed into the fence at extra cover.
That's hammered straight past him. Lovely straight 4 by Ian Botham, takes him through to 50. Fine partnership this between Miller and Botham. Botham moving on now to 52. Been in there for just a shade over 2 hours for this 50. And has hit the ball with tremendous power. A leg spinner for Wasim Raja from the City end. And Botham fairly cracked that away through the covers, leant away, swayed back into it, put it away for 4 glorious runs. 4 runs brings up the 100 partnership. 6-wicket partnership now of 103 between Miller and Botham's share is 58.
And that is a typical Botham stroke, lofting away over mid-wicket. 4 more. Takes him now on to 68. That's a good shot. In fact, it was almost a contemptuous shot. Kept a little bit low and darted back off the seam, and Botham still got it away past square leg.
Short, powered away through mid-wicket by Ian Botham, looking the whole time for anything short of a length. Tremendously strong puller and hooker in that area. His 9th 4 as his score moves on now to 82. Sikandar Bhatt, who's been over here for a month now, has only prior to this match bowled 62 overs, and he's now in his 45th in this single innings. It's a lovely shot. No point in anybody chasing that. It's streaking through extra cover for 4 more. 4 that takes Ian Botham into the 90s on to 93. Is to face Iqbal Qasim. Field have closed considerably. He's going for the 100. He's sprinted through. He's no problem at all. His hands go in the air. And young Ian Botham of Somerset and England goes through to a 2nd Test match century. And he must really love this Test match cricket. He's only made 500s in first-class cricket, and 2 of them have come in Test matches.
That's a good shot. That's a beautifully timed stroke for 6. No need to chase that. You set those close in fields, you've got to be bowling very accurately. In the air, and quite safe. Get away well wide of Haroon Rashid, and Ian Botham now has gone on to his half-century.
So Botham facing on 82. That's driven fiercely once again for 4 runs. Absolutely lethal he's been here today on anything slightly overpitched. And hitting with such tremendous power, he's never afraid to lift or loft the ball. Beautifully built young man, and using every ounce of his wonderful physique. And Sikandar to Botham. And greets him with a full toss too, and Botham make no mistake, he really middle that through mid-wicket for 4. So that 4 bringing up the 300. And Botham takes his score on to 94. professional manner to deal with a full pitch. And that could go through. It's beaten one, it's beaten them both, and it goes through for 4, and again the Botham bat is held high up, and what a record this young man is establishing. That's his 3rd Test match 100. It's on his 7th Test match. And he made 100 in the last Test match at Birmingham. He made one prior to that in New Zealand. And so he's made 3 Test 100s in his last 5 Test innings. He's already averaging something in excess of 50 with a bat in Test match cricket.
Botham on strike. Well, that's a splendid start this morning. That was probably the best shot of the lot so far. That's gone. Well bowled, Ian Botham. He almost did it in the last over with a big leg cutter. And that one lifted and went away from Madassa. The 2nd wicket is down. Madassa out for 10. Court Taylor bowled Botham.
Edged away and beautifully caught again. That's the perfect outswinger, and tally goes. It's Graham Root snapping up his 2nd catch.
Oh, what a good piece of bowling. Well, it's a great over, this, and the perfect culmination for Ian Botham. And he's gone. He's picked up his 4th wicket, and Wasim Raja, driving a little too early, is the 6th one to go down for Pakistan, with the total at 119. That was a bad shot. Good catch by Bob Taylor.
And he's caught it. It's another very good catch indeed. Went very, very low off the outside edge. Botham takes yet another wicket. Sikandar, the man to go, out for just a single. There's no question about that one, though. That one swung in. He's only left one stump standing. A great sight to any pace bowler. A great sight for Ian Botham, as his figures now stand at 7 for 30. And that's it, and the Test match is over. And what a Test match this has been for Ian Botham. His final figures here, 8 for 34.
Good slower ball and an equally good stroke. It was well picked by Botham. It's a super shot, that one.
Now it's hooked away very powerfully by Botham. Made no mistake with the short one, a long hop really. And Buck now about to start.
That's exactly why Edmonds was brought across. He wasn't needed because Bob Taylor was across in front of first slip. A lot of swing there for Ian Botham. No real need for Robert Anderson to play it, but was...
And he's given him out LBW. So Botham strikes again, and that's a wicket that England needed, and one they really relish. John Wright, who'd held this New Zealand batting together so far, having made 25 out of a score of 30, goes LBW to Botham, and 3 New Zealanders are out now, and the score's on 30.
And Edgar was waiting, and it brought a little hesitation from umpire Spencer, but Ian Botham curved that one away from the bat, and Bob Taylor did the rest with Edgar dismissed for 6.
Botham to Anderson. That must be out. Good piece of bowling that by Botham. Switched his angle there, run from the end of the line, bowled the in-swinger.
And he must be gone. With could hear that right round the ground, the outside edge, and Botham has struck again with Burgess gone for 5. Court Taylor bowled Botham, a good piece of bowling that, and the New Zealanders now 47 for 4.
15th over for Ian Botham, 3 for 26, his figure standard at the moment. Congdon facing him on 27. That's a chance, and it's brilliantly caught. Superb catch there at second slip. A really magnificent effort by Mike Hendrick. And he's out first ball, caught behind, and Botham struck again. 2 in 2, tremendous piece of bowling again by the young Somerset all-rounder. A first baller for Jock Edwards, 2 in 2 for Ian Botham, and yet another catch for the brilliant Taylor behind. That's 5 catches he's taken in this innings, as New Zealand reel now at 99 for 7.
And there's no doubt about that one. A nice straightforward catch to Graham Gooch. The 9th wicket goes down at 115, and that's Ian Botham's 50th Test match wicket.
And it's taken. So Botham makes the breakthrough, right court, deepish mid on there. Good catch, low to the left of Phil Edmonds.
And Ian Botham comes on from the nursery end. And he's gone. First up, Botham takes the wicket.
Botham no to Congdon. And a simple catch, nothing about that. Again, that little bit of bounce. He was looking to turn it on the onside and finishes up giving a very simple catch into the gully.
Quicker and right in the block hole. That's a good piece of cricket. 4 wickets to Botham. Anderson gone for 16. What a good catch from Brearley. He dropped 2 yesterday, but he caught that one, and that is a very, very clever piece of bowling from Ian Botham. The bouncer, and then the ball on or just outside off stump.
And that's it. There's a nick. It's caught behind. Botham snaps up the wicket he wanted, that of Howarth. 8 men are out now. Score on 321, and Jeff Howarth, after a stay of a little over 5.5 hours, is caught for 123. Very reliable and safe hands of Bob Taylor behind. And he's bowling. So Botham has done it again. Good swinging Yorker there to get rid of young Bruce Edgar. First New Zealand wicket goes down at 10 with Edgar bowled Botham for 4.
He's given him out, caught behind. That must have been off the glove. Parker allowing the ball to go through. Again, that in-swinging Yorker. He's done Edgar, and now he's done John Wright. 2 left-handers. It's a very good bowling technique. There are a few better deliveries in the game than the Yorker. Now you don't see many better catches than that in Test cricket. Botham has struck again. Burgess, the captain, is out. And my word, that was a beautiful catch by Hendrick. Burgess gone for 14. Caught Hendrick bowled Botham 43 for 8. And still New Zealand in danger of their lowest ever score at Lord's. Oh, he's in trouble here. Must be out. And that was a needless fall of a wicket there. Richard Hadley is not all that bad a player that you have to take the chance of a run out, and that was played in such a position that Botham only had to come through quickly, even if he may have been a fraction off balance.
Oh, and that's Botham. Lovely in-swinger, wrapped the pad of Collins and onto the wicket. And Ian Botham finishing up a really fine spell here. 11 wickets is
rather tall from our high vantage spot here.
Fairly solidly built, and there's a good outswinger. It's moved away, and Botham has struck again in his very first over. Kim Hughes has gone.
Well, here we go again. We see this outswinger, which Jim Laker has been telling us about, has taken a lot of wickets in the short career. He did not get his foot far enough across, and he just got a very thin edge, and it's all right to sit up here and criticise, but playing your first test against what you'd call a rather dicey pitch to bat on is not funny. As you see the inspection of the wicket there, and having a look at the grassy spots, there's quite a lot of it there.
And a hook shot.
But he's got it.
Yes, won't be 4. Stopped out there, they take 1, come back for 2. And this should be very good cricket from now on if Botham's going to play shots, because England only a handful of runs in front. It's 5 for 123. That gives them a lead of 7 only with 5 wickets in hand. Here's a replay.
Bit cramped here. Got away with it well, though. He should have been further across, and he's got 2. He's been compared, of course, to the great Keith Miller, one of my co-commentators here, but if he's anywhere as good as Keith, he's going to be a magnificent player.
And that's over. Got his hands to it. Lofton went very close to that. He may have touched it. It's not going to be 4. They've taken 2, coming back for 3. Now, I'd say that he just got the tips of his fingers to it.
Yes, definitely to keep it on the ground, got it caught halfway.
And there's a better shot, but look at the timing there. He just sort of dabbed that down. That's 4. Botham to 17, and that's the 150 up for England. 5 for 151. And in the air, back over the bowler's head. It's coming down towards the boundary. It won't be 4. 3 for 2. Not a perfectly timed shot, but his intention, of course, is quite obvious. There is nobody on the straight hit. Let's watch the replay.
He doesn't quite get it. It's not a bit too short to lift the ball, and he took a great risk. It wasn't as though it was on a half volley where he could have lifted it and lifted over the fence, but he hit it on the up and didn't quite time it, and lucky enough, it fell safe, about halfway to the fence.
This time it's a much better hit down to the fence before it goes. So 2 and a 4 and 2 balls to Botham. He goes up to 23.
It's a lovely shot there from Botham, powered off the back foot. That's through very comfortably for 4 runs. There's now to Botham. That's short. If you've given that a big hoik, that'll be 4 all right. Botham cashing in on that shortish delivery. Tracked it with tremendous power. Hit the fence on the full.
It's the replay now. He's got well inside this one. Bang.
Oh, it's a lovely shot. Typical glorious Gower square cut there. Brings him another boundary. Really lashed into that one. As it made 6, 1 bounce. 1 bounce short of 6 runs, but he gets 4 for it. And he must have got into position, Bobby, pretty quickly there, because he hit that almost just wide of mid-on.
I would have thought he was waiting for that one. He was in so quickly that he was anticipating the shorter one, expecting it, and he went back there. It goes very, very quickly. Bang.
Takes it now, Australia, with 3 wickets in hand.
Oops.
Now he's ducking out of the bouncer. And that's it this time. Rattled it through with a quicker one, beaten on the backward defensive. Botham picks up another wicket, and Rodney Hogg goes. 8 wickets down now, and Hogg's
life in danger. Such as that.
There's a beautiful hook shot. That's 4 runs. Good giving chase. The ball is slowing down, but I don't think he'll catch it. Or will he? Touch and go. No, it's just over the line. That gives you a fair indication of the outfield, a little bit slow. We talked about the showers overnight, and it certainly has slowed down the outfield a little bit. But Botham goes on to 6. It's 4 for 214.
I was just saying just before that stroke that put a man in close, that's putting his life in danger, and you can see exactly the next ball what I meant, because that is a beautiful shot, a short arm jab, hit across that and hit it beautifully, as you can see. When you look at the Australian attack there, it's not very strong. You've got Dimmick, Hurst, Hogg, Cozy. Well, if you call him a bowler, well, I wouldn't really call him a bowler of any class. Oh.
Another hook shot. Again, that's not timed really well, and it won't go for 4. Wood giving chase. They cross for 2, and they're coming back for 3. Botham goes to 9. It's 4 for 217. Beautiful return from Graham Wood. Warm applause from the crowd. Hurst to Botham. Beautiful off drive. Certainly won't be 4. Cross for 1, back for 2. Darling giving chase. There he is. 2 runs. Botham goes to 11. 4 for 2.
6, 7, 8 years.
And he's picked him up round the corner. It's got to be Randall again. An unusual position there, just forward a square, and Sean turning that ball from Botham off his legs. Randall snapping up a good low catch. So again, it's Botham striking first blood for England. And that's a wicket for Botham. Not a very good delivery either, not a very good shot. But they all go down in the book, and Botham gets nearer the 100. Botham again anxious to get on with the job. And it's a magnificent catch in the gully. What a day Botham is having, and what great fielding by these England boys. It's Jeff Miller there this time. Full length, Kapil Dev goes, and I think he can consider himself a little unlucky. He thought he had 4 runs all the way there.
He's going to stay on 11. Extraordinary performance, that. Oh, yes, indeed. I don't think we need to worry too much about that escaping the stumps. And that's Ian Botham's 99th Test wicket. India 96 for 8 with ready LBW without scoring, and a good piece of bowling, that.
And he's got a chance this time, and he's gone this time. So what a great over this for Botham. Finally gets rid of Gavaskar, and he knows what it's all about. So do all his colleagues. There's his 100th wicket in Test match cricket. He's got rid of it by getting out Gavaskar. 99 for 2, Gavaskar out for 59. Let the bat go there. The shot through the offside. Sharma chasing it, but won't stop it. That's dropped short. It's hooked away very, very powerfully indeed. Great shot for 6 from Ian Botham. Kapil Dev suffering as Botham really runs into some cracking form there. Oh, that's 4 from the moment it left the bat. Really does hit the ball with tremendous power in Botham. That's hit firmly and straight for 4 by Botham. 50 for him, 150 coming up for England. So another fine performance by the Somerset all-rounder. That's short. That's a mighty hook shot again by Botham. Out it goes, out of the ground for 6. Second 6, both with similar shots, dropped short and hooked away. So we've seen 4 of the Indian frontline bowlers. Venkat, the only one who's not turned his arm over yet. Botham's turned his arm over all right. Hoisted it way over mid-on for 4.
Hardly been better placed. And it doesn't matter where deep square leg is, it's not going to concern him very much because that's gone many a mile over the top. A nice shot. He looked for 3, but he's probably played it so well it'll go for 4. That's a good over for Ian Botham. Well, that and the one he played off the back foot earlier on off Gabri, looking at the shots of the morning. Classic straight drive off the front foot there. 200 comes up for 6 wickets. And that's better. He waited on that without trying to hit it right out of the park. He just waited on it and chipped it over the head of the mid-wicket fieldsman. .93 to Botham now. Oh, good shot. What a super stroke. Last over of the morning session, here's Kapil Dev. What a tremendous hit. So that's his century. Glorious innings. Marvellous entertainment this morning. He's gone to 104 and now needs only 5 runs to become the first batsman since Leslie Ames to hit a century before lunch in a test match for England in his club. 2 there, 4-4. And it's 4. Well, having said just 2 overs ago that he had no chance of doing it, he needs now just the 1 run. An astonishing performance.
Botham obviously very quick to notice that. Has it gone over the ropes? No, just bouncing short. It's 4 runs. The only 2 within chatting distance of Botham now, the wicket-keeper and the short leg. Everybody else pushed back in defensive positions. And that's another mighty blow. That's surely gone for 6. Yes, beautiful shot. Right over long on for 6. So 5 6s now to Botham. Which we believe equals the record for an English test ground. And just look at that for a shot. It was never a half volley. As the West Indians used to say, you hit it on the up. That's in the air and it's taken and Botham has gone. Venkat has got him and he's out for 137, just 3 runs short of getting 1,000 runs in Test match cricket.
One of the high marks for any all-rounder playing Test cricket is to pick up 100 wickets and get 1,000 runs. And not too many people have done it over the years, but you did it in that year, 1979, just 2 years after debut. The quickest ever.
Yeah.
You picked up your 1,000th run at the Oval.
Off Bishan Bedi, I can remember it well.
Well, he's away, and I think there's got to be 3 runs here for him, because everybody is aware he wants 3. Nobody more so than Graham Gooch. In fact, he's gone for 4. Botham knows, he's been informed of the fact here for a change, and the crowd now, and Bishan Bedi, the first to walk out and congratulate him on this truly remarkable performance.
So there he is, the cricketers' double in Test matches, 1,000 runs, 100 wickets. He's reached it in fewest ever Test match of any cricketer who's ever played Test cricket. 21 Test matches he's already.
This can do as well.
And he's gone. Right before. So Bruce Laird is gone. Second delivery is faced. Or should I say the second delivery from Botham. And he's given out this time. Could be like before. Appeal from Botham. The ball went into the hands of Willis in the slips.
Gone. It's well caught. It flew quite fast from the outside edge of Greg Chappell's bat. And Greg Chappell has gone for 19. Caught, boycott, bowled Botham.
And that's gone too. That's out. Bright caught, Taylor bowled Botham, so the second new ball really has struck now in successive overs. And that's it, bowled. Botham gets his 5th wicket, and the 9th Australian wicket falls at 243. And that's the end of the innings. Botham has got 6. Australia are all out for 244. Lilly caught Taylor, bowled Botham for 18. That's out. Caught, second slip by Miller. Hughes caught Miller, bowled by Botham for 4. Appeal for out, and he's gone. Caught behind, hooking. Bad shot. He was in the first innings out off the top edge, and this time just nicked it and through to Taylor.
In fact, he has taken the second new ball, given it to Ian Botham, and this is 32nd over. And Marsh has gone. No wonder he's drooping his head. He hit that right in the middle of the bat, but it was placed perfectly away there to forward square leg.
Botham now, and that's out. Got to be out. A real shooter, and Bright had absolutely no chance. And that's the end of it then. Thompson.
Ian Botham hammers that back down the ground. 4 runs. That's another good shot by Botham. Beautiful drive that. 4 runs from the moment it left the bat.
This tour he's averaged 13.5, so he's had a disastrous tour. That's a beautiful shot. Well, that's really more like it. When I say he's had a disastrous tour, of course I am referring to the bat. He's bowled very well.
Just wide of slip, and it'll go all the way to the boundary. It was uppish, but there is no third slip. It would have been a catch straight to a third slip, but there is none. There's that pull shot, hit very well indeed, with great certainty, and that's 4 runs. Not an easy shot to play on this pitch. Oh, that's a fine shot. That's 4 runs. And that's his 50, and what an emphatic way to reach that landmark. It really was a superb shot by Botham.
And in any case, Botham has just hit border for 4, so that's 4 more valuable runs for England. 8 for 222. Shot. Well, this is becoming interesting now. I was saying last night that the game was by no means over yet.
And that's lofted high and wide, a powerful hit. A couple of bounces and into the seats in front of the member stands. So that takes Botham on to 94. Now that is the spectre, as far as the Australian bowlers are concerned, of Botham reaching his 100 before lunch.
Trevor Bailey, then Ian Botham, Tony Greig, Ray Illingworth, Wilfred Rhodes. And there it is. That'll be it, and it's a splendid innings. A fine knock from Ian Botham to go to 100 in the last over before lunch. 100 against Australia. That's just evading Desmond Haynes. He certainly didn't get that one off the middle of the bat, but it's gone fast enough away through extra cover to take Botham past Bob Woolmer and to bring up the half-century partnership between this pair. 165 for 4.
So the game really has slowed down in terms of balls bowled.
Well, it's not a bad advertisement, I suppose, for the helmet. Made quite a nasty crack even so. Quite safe. 37 to Botham now, 176 for 4. It could have been a little bit of reaction from Botham there to being hit the ball before. In the air. And right over. Well, that was an eventful over. And Joel Garner's not going to be too pleased with the result of those 6 deliveries.
And Botham had attempted, this is the 3rd time he'd attempted the hook shot, this time the ball at about the right height. And it's just carried for 6. Mind you, the helmet is all very well. He's been hit on the helmet, but the shock waves must surely sort of carry through.
And that's a glorious shot. No half measures about that. Smack in the middle. A beautiful, glorious straight 6 from Botham. Terrific shot, this. Everything right. Look at that follow through, all the strength and weight going into the shot. Glorious straight 6 by Botham. On to 49 now. And that's it. He's done it again. Make 2 out of it very easily and goes on to 51. And Ian Botham continues this tremendous run of success. He's come in once again when England was really struggling, and he's looked once more by far the best player in this England side. Garner still in action. And he's beautifully caught this time. It's a Somerset combination. Botham goes, caught by Richards in the gully, off the bowling of Garner. He's always threatened, of course, to fall in that manner, but it's a disappointment for the good crowd here. Disappointment for England, because Ian Botham had really brought some life to this game. 57 he's made. Caught Richards, bowled Garner, and England on 204 for 5.
And he's gone this time. Calichuran doesn't bother waiting, and Dickie Bird doesn't bother giving him out. Botham has struck, and the 4th wicket goes down at 67, and that's rather good for England. Get rid of Calichuran that cheaply from a ball so wide of the stumps. Caught not by Botham 13.
And Alwyn, who's not had a very good year, it's there to hit, but unfortunately he gets this thin edge.
A few more now as he faces Ian Botham. And he's bowled him all over the place. Tremendous performances by Botham, and a critical blow. Couldn't have come at a better time. The end of a magnificent innings there from Viv Richards. And one man out there, Bob Willis, will be so relieved to see the back of him. So Botham has done it yet again for England.
And West Indies now 100 for 5, with Richards going for 65. The leg stump being flattened, knocked right out of the ground.
It's not where he meant it, but it is 4 runs. I suspect the system might be that you play anything short, and anything that's well up, you give it everything.
And here's a little bit of everything. Bang. Over the top of the gully.
Safe again. Yes, I think it's plan C today, Tom. And there's the one Marshall was waiting for, but he'd need to be a long way back for that. That's Botham's reply, and a very enjoyable 1-2 for the good crowd here today. 14 he is now, and up comes the half-century for England.
Oh, that's a pretty good shot. Perfect piece of timing there by the England captain, waiting for the one pitched up. Wasn't it? It seems with a great deal of power. He just leant into it and picked it up so very nicely over extra cover.
This really is a tremendous shot. It's difficult enough to hit spinners over extra cover or mid-off for 6. When you can hit Garner like that, really tremendous shot.
Well, he's got after him again. There's nobody down at third man. That's 4 runs too. Not possibly quite where he intended it, but one's got to take a few chances to make anything like a respectable score on this pitch. Looking to hit it square, a little late on it.